Hi guys, we're gonna do a quick, mostly lower body burn, but we'll try and get the arms and core a little bit in between each of our moves. Into the back of your mat. Let's ground through the balls of our feet, pressing into the outside heels, outside balls of your feet. Just wiggle those toes around, grip your mat with your toes, wake up your feet. Maybe go up on your tippy toes, rock back, and then bring your arms above head, meet in the center. Do a little back bend. That feels great. Go over to your right, using your right hand to pull your left over. Really feel that left side body stretch. And reverse over to the left side. And one more time back through center. Alright. Calm down. Walk out those legs for a second. Let's walk out into a high plank. We're going to go from plank to downward dog 10 times. And the modification would be as you come out, you go on your knees. Let's go, 5 more. For 5, really feel that stretch in the downward dog and come all the way out into that high plank. Engaging your core, grabbing that baby, pulling it up and in. Using all of those core muscles, wrapping them up and in. Let's go 3 more. For 3, breathe. 2, last one, and we'll stay in downward dog for just a little walk out of the legs. Bring those knees wide, sit back in the child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. Now let's lay on to our left side. You could also use ankle weights, but it's not necessary. It will just crank it up a notch. It's totally up to you. Alright, so diamond shape the bottom leg, slight little bend. Right leg extends long. Your heel, your hip, your shoulders, and your head are all in one line to begin. Point those right toes. Let's just start with little lifts here, about 1 to 2 inches. For 10, 9, engage that core. For 6, 5, for 3, 2, 1. Raise it just a little bit more. Now let's circle forward, tiny little circles. We're doing 10 tiny circles, and then we will get those circles to be just a little bit bigger. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now increase the circumference of that circle, probably about a basketball size now. For 10, 9, still coming forward, same direction as you started. For 6, 5, whoo, it's already starting to burn. For 3, 2, and 1. Hip height, tiny little circles backwards. For 10, 9, these are like 1 to 2 inches, really, really small. For 5 and 4, last 3, engage that core, and 1. Now you just open up the circle a little bit more. For 10, 9, don't drop, you can do this. For 7, 6, if you have ankle weights on, woo! For 4 and 3, 2, extend out through those toes. Last one, release down for a second. Take a breath. All right, let's tabletop both of those legs, so bring them out in front, perpendicular to your torso. The right calf is parallel to the ground. You don't want your knee out, dropping down. You just want it parallel to the ground. We're gonna stomp down and back. As you go back, that flexed foot points back. As you come forward, it flexes. For 10, point, come back to the 90-degree bend, and 9, point, come back to the 90-degree bend. So your leg actually goes back past your tailbone at this point. For 7, breathe. We're getting into it real quick. 6, 5, don't let your belly hang out. Engage these lower obliques. 4, hip height or higher with that right leg. For 3, that little flick back of the foot at the end burns you out, doesn't it? All right, last one. Don't drop, bring it back to your 90-degree bend. Hip height. We're doing tiny little stomps down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. For 3, 2, 1. Keep that knee exactly where it is in the same place, in space, but now just draw a circle with the knee. For 8, I meant your leg. Keep your leg in the same shape. And you're circling around with your knee. Like your knee has a paintbrush attached to it and you're making a little circle on the wall in front of you. Let's go for 5, 4, woo, it burns. For 2 and 1, hip height or higher. Now let's reverse that circle. This is about a softball sized circle. Woo! Really getting into those outer booty, outer thighs. Let's go for 7, 6, let's go 5, 4, don't drop now, 3, it hurts because you're changing, and 1, release. All right, we're gonna do one more move on this side and then flip it over. So connect your heels, bring those heels off the ground, right knee opens up to the sky, tap down, and you're up. For 10, 9, breathe, 8. The second you feel like you're burnt out, just go, use your breath to bring it back up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just pulse, and then we're going over. For 10, 9, 8, we're almost done. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Slowly bring yourself up and over. All right, now you know exactly what we're doing. So my long-winded explanations can go. So now you know exactly what you're doing. Diamond shape this bottom leg, just a slight bend. Left leg extends long, toes are pointed, just tiny little lift, about 1 to 2 inches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, engage that core. For 2 and 1, tiny circles forward. 10, 9, 8, you got this. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open up those circles. Make them a little bit bigger, basketball size. For 10, 9, hips are sturdy. 7, 6, zip up that core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to hip height. Tiny little circles backwards. For 10, 9, engage that glute. Really put your hand back there and feel it. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause, a little bit higher. Now open up the circle. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's so easy for your belly to just hang out. It's important to mentally engage it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we come and tabletop both of our legs. Take a deep breath. You know where we're going. So raise that leg to hip height or higher. As your heel gets in line with your hip, you flick those toes back and extend a little bit further back. Let's go. For 9, slow and controlled. When you come here, you stop right as you're perpendicular to your hip. For 8, use that breath. For 7, slow and controlled. For 6, 5, you can put your left hand out here for stability. Last 4, you don't want to be wiggling back and forth in your hips. Oops, I forgot to point. For 3, 2, and then remember you come back after this one to your tabletop position, and we do little pulses. So stop here, little pulse down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You don't drop. When we get to 1, you start circling forward. And 1, circle forward, drawing a circle with that knee. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Foot is flexed. You got this. Last 1 and reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes. For 5 and 4. Whoo! We only have 1 more move on this side. Last 1. Release. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Connect those heels, bring them off the ground. Open that left knee wide and close. Open and close. Chest is open as well. For 7, 6, this is so important. Squeeze that outer booty. For 4, this is a quick workout. Give it your all. For 2 and 1, pulse back. For 10, 9, 8, you got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Good job. All right, let's do a really quick pigeon stretch on either side. So bring that left leg forward, right leg back. Foot is flat on the ground. Make sure that leg is straight back. Come up onto your tippy fingers. Take a breath here and melt forward. Feel the stretch in that left side. One more deep breath in and out. Let's sit back onto that left side. Swing your right leg around and reverse, stretching out that right leg, right booty. All right, come up. Before you melt down, always take a breath, and as you exhale, release it forward. One more deep breath here. Walk yourself back up. Get out of this slowly. Now I'm going to grab my little pillow we're just gonna do one quick little bridge. If it doesn't feel good, take a sip of water and we'll already be done. All right, slowly, with control, release back onto that pillow. Make sure your head is propped up. Feet are hip width distance apart. You're gonna tuck your tail, roll that spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Weight is in the heels. Pull the heels back towards your body. Pop up onto your right toes now. We're just going down. Maybe walk those feet a little bit closer to your booty and up. 10 of these. We pulse, we switch sides, then we're going on to something else. For 8, squeeze at the top. 7, 6, for 5, feel the burn. For 3, 2, engage that core. Last one, stay here and we pulse up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 1. At 1, now we just bring that right knee out and in. Out and in for 8. And 7, 6, 5, 4, breathe, 3, 2, and 1. Come back towards center, push up one more time, and trickle those vertebrae down one by one, releasing your tailbone at the end. Right heel stomps down. Both feet are flat to begin. You tuck that tail up. Go on to your left tippy toes this time. We go down and we go up for 10, 9, 8. Push your arms into the mat to get a little bit higher for 7, 6, last 5, and 4. We're standing up after this. And 2, and 1. Pulse. 10, 9, going straight up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, it burns. 2, 1. Left knee goes out and in. Out and in for 7, 6, higher. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Center out. Drop that heel. Melt down. Hug your knees in for a second and rock your back. Maybe bring your knees around in a circle. Actually, that feels so good. Just one big circle. Go the other way. All right, roll over onto your right side. Use your hands to help you walk yourself up. Be gentle with your pregnant little self. And let's stand up. Take a couple breaths. I know the blood kind of rushing to your head. Throw this off to the side. Gets to you a little bit more when you're pregnant. At least for me, it certainly does. So take a couple breaths. If you have a drink of water, now is the time to take it. While you do that, I'm going to stretch. So bring that right arm across your body. Just kind of gaining our grounding again. Swing them back, switch sides. By the way, how beautiful is this view? Way better for the videos too, huh? Okay, let's get back moving. This is short, sweet, tight, getting it right. I wouldn't be a poet or a rapper ever, so let's get back to working out. Right leg steps all the way out. Sit down and back with that right booty. Push off of the outside edge and your heel of that right foot. Come back up. Slow and with control. For 9, 8, for 7. This is a nice little change up after all those little moves. The bigger moves feel much easier, don't they? For 5, 4, get that booty back. For 3, push up and out. Last 2. And on the last one, let's stay back and pulse. And pulse like somebody's pulling you back behind you. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up, over to the right side. Taking that left leg. Pop the knee, take a breath. Push it all the way out, sit down and back. Now, just because we did this on the other side doesn't mean your body's used to it on this side yet. Actively push into the outside edge of that left foot and your heel. Come back up for 10, 9. You want to land lightly. 8, 7. Chest is open. Woo. Okay, for 6. Last 5. Really feeling it in that booty. For 4. Come on. This one's easy. 3. But you want to mentally engage those muscles. For 2. Whoa. Sorry, I need to chill. Okay, last 1, and we pulse. Slow, with control, precise movement. That's what gets it going. For 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's come into some plie squats. So, your toes are faced outwards. Weight is still in your heels. Legs are clearly wider than your hips width. As you come down, you want your knees over your ankles. You pulse, you come up. We're going down, pulse, up. As you come up, bring your hands above head, meet in the center. Come down, pulse, and up. We're going to go 7 more. For 6, 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and at 1 we stay low. Can you get lower? Yes, you can. Pop your right heel up, drop it down. Pop your left heel up, drop it down. For 9, 8, 7, get lower. For 6, 5, 4, get lower. For 3, 2, 1, and 1, pull. Push your knees back, 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 back. Let's go 10 more. For 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Chest is open. Roll those shoulders back and down. Last 2, and 1. Come up. Shake it out. Good job. Let's just do some push-ups from our knees. Tricep push-ups, then wide elbow push-ups, then we will be finished. Okay. Your fingers are all facing forward. Elbows are narrow. They're going to brush the side of your ribs, and you push back up. For 10, neck is long. 9, you got this. 8, really squeezing into those triceps. 7, be proud of yourself. You're carrying a lot of extra weight. For 6, go slower if you need to. For 5, breathe. 4, we're almost out of here. For 3, you should be feeling a lot better than when you started. Last 2, and 1. No pulses, no surprises. Push down and back, and come forward. Walk your hands just a little bit wider. I angle my fingers in to take a little bit of the weight off of my wrists. Let's roll forward and initiate the burn. Elbows go wide and push it up. For 9, 8, come on, core is tight. For 7, neck is long. For 6, this is the last. 5 moves of your workout. For 4. Give it your all. Last 3. 3, 2, 1. Now, good job. Roll your wrists one way and the other. Alright, just one more stretch before we get out of here. Place your right hand down. Left hand comes up and over. As that right elbow bends, you reach further with the left fingertips. Ground your left tailbone and feel that left side body stretch. Come up and over to the other side. Push away with that left hand to push that right hip down onto your mat. Go one more each side. Deep breaths. Move slowly. Open up that shoulder and dive a little bit further down. Come up and over. Oh gosh. Open up that right shoulder. Dive further. How good does it feel to be you? Alright. See ya. Enjoy the rest of your day.